Hey, Michael, what are you doing? We're about to start the show. What's that you're drinking?
Oh, this? Why, it's fruit drink.
Fruit drink? That colored sugar water you could get for like $1?
No, this is the other one. It's fruit drink, and it sure is drinkable.
Whoa, is it true that fruit drink comes from all natural ingredients?
No, it's not. It is made from ingredients that they guarantee have been near real fruits at some point.
Wow, let me try some. Ah, that's so drinkable. But is it expensive?
No way! You can get 3 gallons of this watery goodness for only 37 cents.
Whoa, that's like crazy cheap.
Whoa, look at all these flavors it comes in. Blueberry-ish, watermelon-like, not quite lemon, and green.
Well, I'm going to buy some right now.
Let's all go. Also, we should all remember to like their Facebook page.
Fruit drink. It's drinkable.
Now available at Hidalgo.
This stuff is the worst.
Hello and welcome to the Talking Step. I'm John.
I'm Josh.
I'm Michael.
Matt's not here today, but we have...
Hello there. My name is Ivan.
Yes, we have. We did a little.
Ivan.
We did a little audition competition to see who could be on the A troop of the Talking Step, along with audition from a group called the Talking Elite. And this is Ivan, is it?
I'm very happy to be here, John. Thanks for having me.
Welcome, Ivan.
All right. Let's. You just keep it down over there.
I hope to someday replace you as host.
Oh no. Okay.
No.
All right. We have just finished the first week of the 3rd season, and boy, was it an emotional roller coaster.
I think I needed to replace my underwear 3 times throughout those episodes.
I mean, like, Game of Thrones. Back to the Game of Thrones thing. You think that those writers are brutal in killing off characters that you love? I mean, come on. Let's do the list. Emily. My all-time favorite character. You know what, guy? I think I have to leave the Talking Step.
What?
There's just no point. To me being here.
Oh, finally, this is my chance.
Okay, so it's just gonna be you, me, and Michael, me, and Ivan now? What?
Well, it's just I only care about Emily. So, like, what else is there? You know, I gotta go. I gotta go, guys.
Sierra seems pretty cool.
You know what? She does. Maybe I think she has potential. Okay, I'm back. I'm back.
All right, nice.
I thought the next step put me through enough.
All right, so Emily's gone. Come on. Hunter. James did the noble sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about that. James.
I mean, it's a tough blow, but at least we're going to be seeing him in another show.
Yes.
The actor's
Clearly,
not
he's
gone.
going on in the music room, which will be very exciting to watch. And it's just like, oh, you thought there was going to be that, once again, the tension between Jiley. And he's like, oh, not again.
Mm-hmm.
Because she wasn't understanding at first. But then, you know, she really comes to think, like, because if I was in the same situation, I'd do the exact same thing.
How it happened though was a cheap trick, a very, very cheap trick made by Lucian, you know?
Oh, that enraged me to no end. It's just like,
So-
it's like I felt like we predicted it was gonna happen, right? So we were already emotionally okay with
Prepared.
that. But the fact that Tess and that
And
jerk Daniel, I'm gonna say Daniel because I don't want to give him the credit. Just it's sabotage.
it was weird because at the end, after the audition, him and Giselle went against each other. He's like, "Oh, good job, you know, I have sportsmanship now. Like I'm good now." And it's like, no, you're not. Go away, Daniel.
Yeah, I so badly wanted to see him cry. Like again, I know that sounds bad, but remember when he cried in that second season because
he broke his
he hurt his foot trying to do a pretty weak flip.
Yep.
You know?
We call it though. He's failed in literally everything he's done.
Yes. And I just wanted to see that comeuppance. But what I feel separates this show from Game of Thrones is the point of Game of Thrones is there's no justice. The world is just filled with sadness and injustice, right? But
we
I
didn't get justice. We got
but I feel like the creators of the show, though.
we got Amanda.
Yeah, I feel like the creators of the show, though, they don't want to teach kids, hey, the world's terrible.
Hey,
Even if you're a bad guy, you won't get your comeuppance. But that's not what this show is about. Because I still want to see Daniel just be like, what have I done? What have I done?
hey, like they're getting a larger viewership now. The show is developing into a bigger thing. I think the writers are taking it to the next step.
Oh, wow. It looks like we're going to have to find 2 new replacements.
Oh, what?
I know someone.
Okay,
Oh, no.
Ivan, no.
Wow, that was terrible.
Yeah, no. So we lost Emily, James, and Hunter. Like the 3 of
Yeah.
probably my favorite characters. Let's talk about Emily.
Okay, more? Okay, I like the
Well, let's talk about more about how
I like
she
the
did it.
dance. I like the dance captain
Dance Captain Diary.
diary, which is once again straight out of Game of Thrones. As you know, in Game of Thrones, the Kingsguard, right? Every Kingsguard has to write a passage in the book, and it keeps getting passed down from Kingsguard to Kingsguard.
Yeah.
Just like the. Come on! It's obvious.
Because all the little kids who view the next step watch Game of
I
Thrones. Their parents
guarantee
let them
it.
watch Game of Thrones.
What do you think Michelle wrote in the diary?
A grocery list, maybe. I don't know.
No, I don't
She
think.
has it all there.
I don't think she wrote in the diary at all. Like
It's like Emily just never gave it to
Oh,
her.
no.
Probably she
It
didn't.
doesn't.
even
It
reference
seems like Emily you can just give it to whoever you want because that girl's not dance
Yeah,
captain. It's
and
weird.
the other girl said that she may be dance captain, but obviously, shouldn't it be Amanda then? No, I guess it's still Michelle.
And I feel like by the time that other little girl, what's her name again?
Rochelle.
Rochelle. I feel like by the time Rochelle's in A Troop, Noah's gonna be dance captain.
Noah?
I'm not sure.
He's like.
You're gonna turn the next step into a patriarchy, Michael? Come on.
No, I'm just saying
the next step does not have male captains.
He's gonna when by the time she gets into A Troop, he's gonna already have seniority and have been there for a while.
True, true.
yeah.
But she is an amazing dancer with
Yeah.
them flips and stuff.
That meant
Noah
nothing.
still beat her.
Hey, that meant
no,
nothing.
Noah beat Abby,
Oh, okay.
the girl with the freckles. And can we talk about the Noah thing?
Wait.
Hilarious.
I love Noah.
Let's talk about what Michael said before. Noah's gonna have some seniority. That wasn't the case when Amanda became captain of the next step. You know, Kate would have chose anybody to
true.
replace Emily.
But Amanda is the most experienced. Even
Yeah.
though she's the youngest, which is kind of confusing, but whatever.
All right. So yeah, let's talk about Noah. Noah is a great character. I like Noah a lot.
Well, it's I'd like to say it's the beginning of Noah's Ark.
Boo.
Story arc. Story arc. Come
We're
on.
replacing the whole cast in the talking step.
I like that he's got more lines and he's got like a personality. Like he's joking around. He's talking to
Yeah, I think
Mr.
he's
Echo there.
He's a true next step actor
Mr.
now.
Echo.
Oh, he's like Mr. Echo because he's big and he won't talk. You know,
Talking
like
about Max.
Max. Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Hopefully he'll develop more of a personality too.
Yeah,
You know?
he's been in the show since like season 1, right?
No,
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
he only appeared at Nationals.
Oh,
when
you
they
think
did
so?
the solos.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
I could be wrong.
No,
Tess has been around for a while because she
Yeah,
used to
yeah.
scheme.
Yeah. But Noah, I feel like he's gonna have some kind of place as the kid brother on the next step. You know?
The kid brother?
Yeah.
I guess until
Like
that
everyone's
until
little
that puberty
brother.
hits him like a ton of bricks, right?
He's just gonna grow taller and his voice is gonna go deep, like Louis Armstrong deep.
All right, let's talk about the matchups. All right, first and foremost, the most exciting part of these first 5 episodes. Okay, first one,
Eldon Hunter.
Eldon and Hunter, a throwback to the first dance off.
The
This
thing
is their
I
third
don't-
bout, right?
Yes, and as Eldon said, Hunter won the first one, Eldon won the second one, and then this is the tiebreaker, and Eldon won because apparently no one can beat Eldon. Quotes.
He's the best
I feel
dancer
like-
in the studio.
I think you guys know as well as I do. Hunter wasn't really giving it his all in that one.
Really? You think that?
Like, I think he was capable of more. I mean, in the first dance battle with, Hunter
Oh, he
and
was
Eldon-
really giving
oh,
it all
yeah.
because he was thinking about the solo and Michelle.
That's
right?
true.
The way
But-
I think about it is, Hunter is more of a developed person who can take a loss like that, whereas
Yeah.
Eldon, I think, wouldn't be able to handle a loss.
Eldon's emotional,
Well-
very emotional.
Well, then again, it's not just not getting on the team. It's just like not being on A Troop anymore. And
Yeah, that's like Eldon's life.
That's
he has
that's
nothing
Eldon's life.
outside of dance.
Like I don't mean to like pick apart the main storyline of this show, but can't Hunter just like once internationals is over, can't Hunter just come back to the troop? Or maybe go to B Troop, maybe?
I feel like that's that should be the case for any of them. Like,
Hunter,
they're
Hunter
just
doesn't belong in B Troop, though. Because,
Be true.
Hunter's got integrity. That's what I'm saying.
So I feel like once internationals is over, like next step is just gonna be like, okay, all the people who have developed into friendships with all of us, you could stay. Everyone else who's still evil, you could go. We don't need you
Well,
anymore.
the thing is, though, in the end there, though, did they end
There
up
was
getting
no
anyone
evil
evil?
characters.
Which
Not
is
really.
very good, because that would have provided too much
I mean,
tension.
unless Max does something weird, we don't really know much about him.
Maybe one of them's like a sleeper cell. Like they're just gonna be like dun 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 dun.
It's like
Well,
Hydra.
you heard Max during the group dance, and he's like, the next step is going down.
Oh, did he say that?
Yeah, he said
He
that.
did?
Yeah,
All right,
it
so we're
was,
gonna be watching out for Max.
it was
Okay.
said in passing. All right.
Max, you're on watch. Mr. Echo.
Okay. But
Okay, what was the next matchup after Under and Eldon? Oh wait, okay, let's say Hunter. Hunter got a send off with the cake. I'm pretty sure I said that in the last episode. I said send Hunter a cake and send him out of
Did
there.
you actually?
Yeah.
yeah,
We're calling everything on this show. You got nothing.
I expected it would be a good cake, not whatever. What did they even do with
He
that?
microwaved
They
it or
danced
something.
it away. It got danced out of the frame.
Yeah, that was a good dance though. I like that.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Final bro
the
dance.
synchronization. It doesn't need to be the final bro dance though. But
No,
wow,
they're gone.
And then they have
They're
that,
gone, John. Just accept
They
it.
have that transition of Hunter and
James
just
fading into the
slowly
background.
fading into the background, like literally fading into the background.
those analogous like transitions.
Just
that they do.
heavy-handed,
It's
pounding
like
it in there.
Two people are dancing separately, and then one just fades away
Yeah.
into the background if one of them fights or something. Like
Yeah.
that.
Oh, but still, it's literally heartbreaking. It's been a long time since you put this much care into a show, and it's just like when a character dies or in the equivalent gets sent off of A Troop, it's like it really keeps me up at night. It literally does.
But you kind of did see Hunter leaving because
Yeah.
he
Hunter, it wasn't the harshest one. I would say Emily, definitely. the
Emily.
harshest,
But people kind of saw it coming because of her injury. But
Yeah.
I don't think we wanted to believe it. I think we wanted to believe that she was okay.
Hashtag Emily out.
Do you think though that Emily will come back after her injury, or is that because that was pretty final what she did there? The stereotypical sitcom turn off the lights when you leave, which usually is like haha, but this was once again heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Man, I hope.
But that's gotta be it for her.
Alexandra Beaton. She's a great actress. I
Yeah.
hope she's moving on to something else, or I hope that they bring her back. But I don't know.
maybe the music room. Maybe she's like a manager
She's
or something.
secretly a good singer.
I feel like she'll.
She could be a manager. I just want her character around. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, that's true.
She's a great actress.
I feel like she'll make a couple appearances here and there.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But wow, that closing the light thing. Heart-wrenching.
She's gone, I better learn how to face it. She's gone, I pay the devil to replace her. She's gone, and she's gone,
Something might happen though. Like, the next step has had a history of them losing some of the people on their team. So what I think might happen.
Stephanie still just pops up every
Yeah.
once in a while
Oh,
for
geez.
no reason.
Stephanie's a B Troop recruiter now, apparently, because B Troop needs recruiting.
B Troop's
I thought you
back.
could just join them.
Yeah, I didn't
right?
even know you needed to
It's
audition.
recreation. They said that in the first episode. But as for future storylines coming back, do you think they're gonna bring up the scam artistry that was the Riley and James dance off.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the elite
gotta come
members
back,
would
though.
know about it.
But it's like it's not like it benefited them in any way, right? So they just literally did that to cause chaos. They're psychopaths.
Yep.
But so dark. Who would imagine they'd go that dark? Well, we did. We imagined they'd go that dark, and they did.
They sent someone from their team onto another team just to infiltrate them and then tear them apart from the inside.
But the little did they know the power the next step has. Yeah. Like, literally, the more time you spend at the next step, the nicer you become. That's what happened to Amanda.
What happened to Sierra?
Then, in the opposite end, the less time you spend at the next step, like when Daniel left, right, the more evil you become.
Yeah.
That's why Daniel is some type of sociopath now.
Is Chris did Chris
Yes,
become evil?
you saw him in the one episode where with Daniel, and he just walked right by Giselle and didn't say anything to her.
Yeah.
But what about...
Does that mean Emily's gonna turn, or has Emily been so evolved that she's not? Because she's gone back and forth.
Well,
on
Stephanie,
the
she's
spectrum.
gotten better.
I feel like Emily's gonna get a little smarter. You know?
Smarter?
Smarter?
Well, just like...
I don't feel like...
Just more mature.
I feel like Emily's arc is over.
Just more mature in her situation. But, you know, anything could happen. Someone could get, on the next step, could get injured. Someone could get kicked out for being a jerk.
It's true. There were injuries.
Yeah, and then after that, they'll probably get one of their reserves. So I'm guessing James, Stephanie...
I think 2 of them are reserves.
Who?
Because that's what they said last year, right? How many are there? Because there's got to be 10 dancers. No,
12,
you have to have 12 dancers.
How many people are on the show right now?
So there's 10 dancers and 2 reserves.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think, but I don't know. Internationals could be different.
So I'm guessing they're gonna put the elite people in the back burner, and then all the people who they know are good on the front. You know?
Maybe.
That's what I would do.
I feel like
don't trust these people.
Due to Max's height, he has to be showing off whenever he dances. That's what it always felt like with elite.
Yeah. Like, well, he was the center?
He's like always the center because he's so tall.
I'm glad West made it though.
There was no chance West was not going to make it. Like
Yeah.
that basketball. Who was he up against?
I can't remember.
think-
Oh yeah,
just
some
some random.
just elite no name. Like, come on, against West, and he had a basketball, and he was doing flips and whatnot. Come on.
Yeah,
not
that was
a
one of the. I think that
competition.
was one of the most unique dances we've seen on the
Yeah.
show.
I loved in the part of the dance-offs when it wasn't even a competition, right? Like, like Amanda versus Tess, right? And Amanda just creams her, and Tess doesn't even stay for the vote. She just walks off like she deserves it, you know?
Yeah.
Oh,
That
she's
felt
the
good.
worst. But although a part of me though wanted to see her stay at the next step and get redeemed, but I doubt it. But maybe. And then the of course the climactic Daniel versus Giselle.
Yeah. We were waiting for that one. We called that one.
Because I so badly wanted to see Daniel just.
We wanted either Eldon versus Daniel or Daniel versus Giselle, and I am so glad it was Giselle actually. Like
Yeah. Oh, but there's no chance it wasn't going to be. You know.
yeah, that's true.
When it comes to
You've
characters,
seen her dance.
when it comes to characters we know are safe, it's like Chloe, Giselle,
Yeah, well, Chloe one was still risky.
West.
Chloe was risky, but the thing is though, it's like she worked so, like literally worked so hard to stay in A Troop.
Yeah.
Like 2 jobs, working at South at Johnny's, working at the next step with Kate. I don't know if she still does that, but still.
I'm just glad she's staying.
I really hope this season she gets like a good story arc.
Yeah.
She's always been in the background. She's
I think
never
she makes
had a
some.
main.
I think I'm gonna put in my bid here and say she's the one going to Sweden. That's my.
That's your prediction.
That's my prediction.
Josh, what do you think?
I actually have a theory that something might come up for internationals where Chloe can't afford to make it, and then Lucian's gonna strike like the devil's deal with her.
Oh, really? You think that's how Lucian's gonna come back?
I really do think so.
He
Like,
said we hadn't seen the last of him.
But he literally said, "If you guys win, that's the last you see of me." So he's a liar.
no, he's not telling the truth. Like, what's really gonna happen is he'll probably just come out of the shadows. He's like, "Hey, I'll give you this money to go to
Yeah,
internationals."
but you got to spy on the thing.
Yeah.
So much corruption.
yeah, pretty much.
Lucian reminds us of a character from Storage Wars.
Yes, as we said in the last one, he's just like the dude. I think his name was Dave Hester on Storage Wars. He's just like this guy. Like literally, he said a line right from it. Ridiculous.
Let's talk about their way of voting for the winners. You see just like
Yeah, the
a
pointing?
hesitant point on the side. Like
They
you
don't
don't
really
even
spend much
see
time
it.
counting either.
I think it's just for dramatic purposes. They didn't
Yeah.
want to spend they didn't want to shoot scenes of them all going to a pole.
It's very gladiator-esque,
Yeah.
where it's like the thumbs up, thumbs down, whether or not they have to take him out.
It's kind of a biased vote though. Like,
Yeah.
You see two people, like people on Elite are definitely going to think their people did better.
Yeah.
It's very hard to be objective.
But
when it comes to that kind
I
of thing.
was expecting the people from Elite to not be objective.
Okay.
But they were.
They were.
Which it's very much like in Karate Kid, you know, how it turns out that it seems like the kids are bad, but they're nowhere near as bad as their sensei. You know, he's the one really manipulating them, and they're not, you know, the worst.
The next step only had to be objective when it's two of their people going up against each other. When it's like no competition, you know who's gonna win. Like the only people I saw where it's just like, okay, it's fine, she's got something to fall back on, was Rochelle versus Max. They're just like, oh, okay, it's fine. She's still staying here. She's going into J Troop. Like, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Nothing's really changing for her, right?
Well, no, she's going into B Troop now.
Oh, okay.
She got
Yeah.
promoted. Let's talk about B Troop and how it's suddenly a respectable place to be.
Well, we haven't even seen anyone from B Troop.
We saw
The last
Stephanie.
season.
Stephanie goes and recruits.
And we haven't seen any scenes from
We haven't
B
seen.
Troop.
Well, come on. What do you want to see of them? Them dancing around like animals or something?
Well, I think at that point, it's better to be in a dance studio than not being in a dance studio at all. Like, how are
Yeah,
the
but
people
it
who-
is still recreation, and I'm not saying they were a joke, but
But they're a joke.
they're a little bit of a joke, you know. But like, what's her name? Skylar.
I don't
Skylar-
remember who that is.
Sierra's little sister.
Oh, yeah.
And she got into B Troop as if that was an effort. But
Well,
you
no,
know,
all she really had to do was ask, and she's in.
yeah. So well,
I think
good.
we're going to get a few scenes from
I-
B Troop this
what I
season
liked
just because Rochelle's in it.
Yeah. What I liked about the
It's better than J Troop stuff. Way better than J
Yeah,
Troop.
please no more J Troop
What
stuff.
I liked about that Sierra Skylar thing is that it's the first instance of the Elite people being like, wow, this place is really nice. They're all like a family, and they're not all schemy, you know?
And they don't all dress in black in a
Yeah.
black studio.
They don't all dress like in one thing.
You could be yourself. You could be an individual here.
Yeah.
I like it.
We can wear colors.
It's like,
So, I like that
I'm
bit.
allowed to express my feelings here. That's Max.
What else? Was that all the mashups?
All
There
the
must have
major
missed
ones. Well, we didn't talk about Riley versus James, but that didn't really
Yeah,
lead to a
but
dance.
well, we said though what I think James made the right choice,
Yeah.
and then Riley had to come around to it. But really, like it would have been just traumatic. You see them go at each other.
Anybody want to talk about later when he's on that drum kit? I mean, there's a sticker on that on the bass drum
Yeah.
that says drum kit.
Drum kit brand drum kits. I think that's genius. If I had a drum kit and I knew how to play, I would definitely most say drums on it.
I'm James, and I use drum kits.
Buy drum kits. Oh, that'd be
But
ridiculous.
then,
I guess we didn't see Shane again, but maybe do you think he'll come up again in the future season?
Most
or
likely, yeah.
Is he just gonna go straight to music room?
It could. I feel like James is just gonna pop up once, like quite a few
Yeah.
times. He's gonna make like
Well,
continuous
he said
appearances.
He's got to give his words of wisdom.
they're worried
to the
about
bros.
the future of Jiley, right?
Yeah.
They're going to be in the same building.
Yeah, they're going to be in the same building, and if you're not an A troop, you know, you might as well just be.
You might as well just break up.
You might as well just be dead.
Yeah.
Right. But no. Do you think they really will have trouble in the future? I really hope they don't. I think they've had
I
enough.
think we've had enough of that.
Yeah.
I'm ready for some Eldon Talia.
Oh yeah. We need at least one romance in this, you know.
Eldon Talia. Yes, I like that. The little wink at the end there. They're like, here it comes. You know? But then again, this show, it throws you on your head.
Yeah.
One day there could be a relationship. The next day, it's never mentioned again.
The next day, they're just awkwardly doing ballerina moves.
It literally keeps you on your toes. Oh. Okay. What else happened? Oh, it was so emotional. Like,
It was
this whole
emotional,
thing.
but there wasn't a lot of humor and drama kind of going on.
There was drama.
There was drama, but
the humor comes later.
yeah.
They gotta
I think that's
warm
what
into
we're
their
excited
seat,
for,
you
is
know?
the humor.
How about Riley calling out Emily in front of the whole next step?
Oh, let's talk about the Emily thing.
I think that everyone like, is it to just add dramatic effect? Because everyone on that group just seems to get a kick out of calling someone out in front of everyone.
Oh yeah, but
Like,
that's they
hey,
love
They
the
care
drama.
about each other, Josh. They care about each other.
But this is
It's
one.
embarrassing though.
This is once again an instance where Riley, in front of the group, has to
what's right.
do what's right for Emily.
Yeah,
you know?
but
character.
Emily was the captain. If she just calls her out and they realize Emily was lying, they're all gonna question her judgment.
But she's not the captain anymore.
Well, like, she was the co-captain.
Yeah.
Michelle.
Well, are you saying if Riley was lying, they'd question?
No, if
they'd question Emily's superiority.
Like, once they found out Emily was lying, if she decides to come back and be captain again, then they're just gonna question her judgment. They're just like, oh, well, you lied.
I
to
feel
us.
like you're thinking that they dislike Emily in some way. I feel like they know Emily cares about dancing so much that she would literally break her knee to do it again. You know.
Yeah.
But what was the dance move she wanted to do? Like a supreme le jeté or something?
I don't know.
I don't know what it was.
I can't do a jeté per se, but I can do this. And then she starts just doing jazz hands.
I'm a hand dancer now.
She puts on white gloves.
But it was okay. At first, I thought with the Stephanie betrayal, I thought, oh, this is just Stephanie's way of like trying to maneuver her way into A Troop, you know, because Stephanie is evil. But I've come around to the conclusion that I think maybe Stephanie was doing this for Emily's benefit.
Stephanie owed Emily one.
Yeah.
Though, because it's like how should I say it? They just have this history of slightly screwing each other over. So it's just kind of like Emily with the whole Stephanie showing up late to the audition.
Yeah.
You think because Stephanie did in like first season helped Emily get to become captain by messing up Michelle's routine.
Yeah.
Remember that? Long time ago. But you think since that happened, since Stephanie's been so loyal, Emily would at least grant her something. You know? But no, she just got sent to B Troop, and then I feel like Stephanie just in a way owed her one.
Stephanie has, I'll give her credit to this. She's taken hold of her B Troop mentality.
Yeah.
You know, she's the strongest B Troop B, I'd say.
Well, while she was in there, she didn't really care anyways because she says, "Well, now I could focus on other things."
What do you think Tiffany's up to?
Who cares?
What's she been doing?
Who
you know?
cares? I don't
Or
care.
Charlie?
Charlie.
See?
Who's Charlie?
Remember the
no,
dude? He did the acoustic cover of "Addicted to You."
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. The guy that Riley was kind of dating in between.
Yeah. Well, let's not push it.
No, I remember it now.
Oh wow.
Well, there's a lot of things that I'm glad we're not seeing this season. Like Beth, we haven't seen Beth once.
Yeah, I guess we haven't.
pretty good.
She couldn't cut it. Well, obviously, like imagine she tried to get an A Troop now.
Oh no, not even close.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Nick, the big guy in Elite. That guy looks like Dudley Dursley
From Harry Potter.
From Harry Potter. Found a future in dance.
He's definitely a bit bigger than is expected of the dancers. And
Harry Potter may be a magician, but I'm gonna be a dancer.
Dudley Dursley joins the next step.
Uh,
Who did he face off against?
He faced off against Talia. And Talia just
Creamed him.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, you know that they're not gonna. You know, someone's not gonna make it in if they don't have a talking head. And he never got a talking head, so you can
Well,
just
some
assume
people
he
did have talking heads and they didn't do anything. You know? Like
Sierra's little sister.
Tess had a talking head. Tess.
Well, Sierra's little sister is joining Beatrice.
Yeah,
so
she's
that's
sort of
fine.
And
important.
Tess has been important in past seasons.
Noah's little girlfriend there, Abby,
Oh,
had a talking head.
Did she?
I feel
Yeah.
like she might show up. She might even go to B Trip and might show up, and then the thing might happen.
Hopefully,
between
a little chemistry. Ah.
them. See how awkward he was being with
Yeah.
her? He just comes over, he's just like goes for a hug, but she doesn't do it.
Yeah,
What are you
that was
doing?
great.
Noah seems like he would have moves, but he so doesn't.
That made me so reminiscent of my
Yeah.
teenage
Yeah.
years. You know what I'm saying? So
We were all Noah at some point.
Yeah, reminds me of my teenage years back when I was very attractive, but just not good at talking to people.
like you're good friends with a girl, you don't know whether you should hug her or not, and then she's like, no, and you just feel bad about it. That keeps you awake. You're just like, oh, why did I do that? Yeah. Let's talk about future predictions. What do you think's gonna happen from here?
Wow. Well, A-Troop's set, you know? I can't imagine, though. Like, where's the drama gonna come from? It's gotta come from something.
No, it's probably gonna come from Max.
You think it's gonna come from Max?
Yeah, because Max, I feel he's pretty loyal to Lucian.
Yeah, I don't know that. We haven't seen that. I feel something crazy's gonna happen next episode.
Well,
we should have watched like a trailer for the next episode before we did
Is there
this.
a trailer?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll watch it right after.
How about we watch it right now?
Let's watch it right now.
Then
Watch it
cut
live. We're watching it now.
We're watching it live.
Okay, we completely forgot about Chantel.
Chantel, yeah. Well,
So
what,
she's definitely going to be a big point.
what
of
is there to
contention.
say about Chantel?
She seems kind of mean.
She's evil.
I mean, she was Tess's best friend, right?
I think so. But
Yeah.
it looks like there's gonna be like some tension. Definitely some Giselle tension. Apparently.
I feel like Sierra's just gonna be the girl who gets misjudged, you know? Because
Yeah.
it's like, okay, you're with elite, you know, you're not one of us. It's like, but I just want to be part of you guys.
friends.
Nah, I think she's too nice. Like, you can't not like
Yeah,
Sierra.
Who
like,
knows? She could
hasn't
have some
given-
secret.
In her talking head, like, she hasn't given us any reason to hate her so far.
Yeah.
She's just trying to do the right thing, you know?
Yeah.
But, you know, Max and Chantel, like, you're just like, okay.
wild cards we'll be watching out for.
You're on watch. As we said before.
But what else do you think is gonna happen from this? Like, do you think they're just gonna have like fun, kooky adventures? You know,
I'm waiting for the whole Swedish thing to
bonding
happen.
storylines.
The wedding episode.
Yeah,
I feel
so
like
we got
that'll
a
be
wedding
like
episode.
bonding.
We got something to do with Sweden going on,
Yeah.
and then the final
That
battle.
was just wait. If Chloe goes to as I predicted, goes to Sweden, right? And then that means a Swedish person.
We're gonna get some crazy fish out of water
Type of Sweden.
hijinks.
Herbadur. Oh, I am at the next step. Speaking about Sweden, what do you have to say about that, Ivan?
It is a filthy country.
All right, let's move on.
Yep.
Um,
I miss Matt.
These episodes, they were great, but it was just competition after competition.
it's just
Not
I
a
feel
lot
more
in between.
saddened by
Yeah,
you know?
we're very melancholy. This is a melancholy episode.
Traumatized,
of the
I'd say.
talking step.
Yeah.
It's gonna take us a little while to get back up on our feet.
It's a memoriam for Emily.
Yeah.
For Hunter. And also for Riley's Invisaligns. Did you know she has braces this season? I thought you have braces and then you have Invisaligns. You know, like the invisible braces that she had last season.
I was assuming that this season she would not have the braces anymore.
Yeah, but apparently
had
she
those
does
things for
have those
years.
braces. Yeah. But you know, sometimes adults have braces. I don't know.
I've never had
That'd be
braces.
very good, but
Josh, have you had braces?
No, I'm not.
Ivan,
my
have you
teeth,
had braces?
So crooked.
no.
I am missing most of my teeth.
Okay.
It's a shocker. All right. Well, we're still working on that call-in thing, but probably by the next one, you know what? We'll probably tweet something like tweet your thing so that we'll have some good responses.
Yeah.
You know?
Did you see my my little contest entry I made?
Oh yeah, we entered the TNS for Life contest.
Yeah, I think we're the only ones who entered, other than this one other girl.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know. The weird thing is we love our listeners and we love all the fans that of the Next Step that are also following us. But this TNS for Life account, I don't think they'll give us the time of day.
I
You
guess
know?
we'll find out when they announce the winner.
Hopefully it's us. You know, maybe they have some type of grudge against us.
I
Maybe,
worked really
maybe
hard on
they
that.
wanted to have a Next Step
Maybe
podcast
because we're
or
not
something.
14-year-old girls watching this show after school.
You know what my
How do they know that?
one of my favorite things
I don't think they've listened.
is the one account _ the next step. There's a bunch of underscores in there, and what they do is she posts pictures of like the cast and stuff and like scenes from the episode, and she tags each of the actors and then she just tags us in the background or as the studio. So,
Oh, awesome.
so one of my comments that I made, I was like, "Are you tagging us as the studio?"
Imagine, we record in that studio.
But we appreciate it. Thank you.
That would be
underscore the
really
next
awesome.
underscore step underscore.
Maybe one day. Coming to you live. All right. Well, that's it for this week. But we'll be back next week where we watch 5 more episodes and get traumatized again, assumingly.
So, any comments, questions, predictions, anything like that?
Yeah,
please
shoot us a tweet.
Shoot us a
At
tweet,
the
or
Talking
once
Step.
we release a Skype name, you can send us a little voice message, and we'll play it on air, and we'll see what everyone else has to say about this new season.
Yep.
All right. Well, as for wait, did I tell you guys I have a new sign off?
Oh,
All right.
Well, let's
Okay. As for the talking step, I'm John.
Josh.
Michael.
Ivan.
Have an A Troop week.
Oh, come on, man.
Have an A Troop
You've been
day.
thinking about that all week?
That's it?
Have-
That was J Troop at most.
You know what? Fine. Forget you guys. How about that? You know what? Okay. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.